Hey, what's going on, guys? Porter here. Today, we're going to take a quick look at the surprise update that they implemented in Warzone today on May 27th. But if you find this video helpful anyway, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. But let's do it. All right, let's take a look at the update. So, the first part here is the gameplay, and they did a pretty good change to solos. So, cargo truck spawn rates of Verdant's solo mode have been reduced to 5 static from a range 16 to 20. So in solos, there were 16 to 20 cargo trucks are being spawned. Now they're reduced to 5. I don't play solos, but that's a pretty good change because a lot of people were complaining that there's too many cargo trucks and people are using that too much to their advantage. So I think that's good right there. Next part is bug fixes. They always do this in updates. So feel free to pause it if you want to take a look at this and read it. But we're going to go ahead and skip on down to the weapons here. So for the weapons, they nerfed the AMAX again. Headshot multiplier decreased from 1.62 to 1.5, so it's probably going to add in another headshot or so to down somebody, which is a good thing. They're trying to slow down the time to kill. So actually, I'll highlight it right here. Kind of have like these nice little explanation paragraphs, which is kind of nice. I like how they're doing that now. So this sentence right here: as we continue our efforts to slowly raise the time to kill, we feel the best course of action here is reduce the power level of the outliers rather than increase others to meet it. I think that sounds awesome. So instead of making other assault rifles meet the expectation of the AMAX, they just nerfed the AMAX again because it was still top dog. It was still the king of the assault rifles. So instead of buffing the other guns to meet it, they just lower this, so they're making the time to kill longer, which is a good thing. The time to kill has been too fast, and they're trying to slow it down, so that's good. All right. Anyway, moving on here. FARA 83. The recoil pattern has been adjusted again. They rekitted the FARA beginning of season 3, and they're still kind of adjusting it. They're still trying to figure out what they want to do with the FARA. It looks like they're trying to make it more a better long range gun, because there's really not a whole lot of assault rifles for the Cold War guns that are good at long range. I think the FARA is finally starting to get there. I don't know if it's still quite there yet. I'll experiment with it. So hopefully the recoil pattern adjustment will help even more. But as far as that, the other assault rifle that's pretty much good at long range is the Krig. Maybe you could do the XM4, but that one still has a pretty hard recoil. So it's pretty much just the Krig as far as assault rifle Cold War guns using them at long range. So hopefully the FARA will enter the fray. So they also hip spread increased. You can also see here in the detail, we would like to see it as a long range viable assault rifle. So like I said, they're trying to make it viable at long range. They're trying to incorporate more long range weapons for the Cold War weapons. All right, tactical rifles. Tactical rifle Charlie, aka the AUG, the tactical rifle in Cold War AUG. Recoil magnitude decreased. So they nerfed it too much, and now they're trying to balance it again, which is a good thing. They nerfed it to the ground. It was awful after they nerfed it. So that should definitely help to be usable. I still don't know if it'll be meta. I'll have to tinker around with it and play with it, but hopefully they've made it balanced now. Hopefully it's at least usable, viable. You can also see that right here. Yeah, a bit of over reduction efficiency. So yeah, they're just trying to balance it. All right, so moving on. Sniper rifles. The Tundra base optic adjusted. We have made some adjustments to reduce the fisheye lens effect. So they're just trying to make it better clarity. They're trying to make it look better. All right, moving on to attachments here. Optics. This is big. I'll make another video showing you the difference on these optics. I think they look great. This is the way they should look, I think. I can't wait to try them out some more. So the axle arms 3 times optic rework, the Royal and Cross 4 times rework, and the SUSAT multi-zoom optic was reworked as well. And like I said, I think they look awesome. I can't wait to try them out a lot more. I'll try to get that video up so you can see that as well, the difference. Then the muzzles. So this is just for the LMGs for the suppressor because they rekitted the suppressors. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check those out. So for the suppressor, just for the LMGs, ADS speed increased from 2% to 3.5%. and sprint to fire increased from 4 to 5%. So they're basically trying to make the LMGs more usable in Warzone because a whole lot of people aren't using the Cold War LMGs. So hopefully this will kind of help speed them up a little bit so people start using them more, because that was kind of the downfall of the LMGs for the Cold War weapons. There's really not a whole lot of attachments to speed them up. It's basically just the wraps, and that was it. So hopefully putting the suppressor on and the wrap, hopefully that'll give it enough speed to, kind of start throwing in even more weapons. Right now the Stoner's awesome to use. Hopefully this will make it even more fun to use. But other than that, that pretty much sums up the update here on May 27th. Like I said, if you found this video helpful in any way, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure to port her up. I'll see you guys in the next one.